And they're gone live. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
Oh, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another competitive Left 4 Dead 2 cast. I am Battle. I am joined by Joe. Say hello, Joe.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Joe is also our cameraman. You have joined us for Dark Blood 2 once again. We have Diplomacy versus Revelations. Diplomacy currently playing their first round on Survivor. Revelations on Special Infected. First map has just gone live. And yes,
pause.
Pause.
So much excitement in the air, you can feel a battle we're taking it, and paused. This is a good start to a match.
Yep. Let's see if we can get Killer Toy in here. He might come. Alright, we do have the SI all spawned up. They're all going in now. Boomer gets a booming on one. Hunter's going to jump in another one. Jockey looking for the intercept. He does get it inside spit as well, so that's a great deal of damage going out.
Oh, Rochelle just had to swim right through that. That was a great hit on that corner.
And we do have a witch, and she has been destroyed.
Reloading. Heads up.
We don't have war rooms up, so we're going to have to just cast the tank going in.
That's no problem. I shall play the position of the tank. Tank is going up in the hands of Lucky. Survivors are backing up, looking for a more reasonable and respectful place to take the tank, but there isn't really anywhere other than the area just in the safe room. Tank is getting a much better vantage point and belts and rocks in. No boomer for the SI, however, it is a tri-cap with some cap and support. Reducing the traditional setup of the SMGs going in, and the tank is pushing straight in, looking to get a corner. He's missed his first punch, but an in-cap, sorry, a cap has gone out one survivor. Tank does have himself a corner on Nick. Charger's going to come in from behind, gets a charge in on Michelle. Jockey lands as well, but all the SI have been cleared. It's just the tank left up. He's managed to get an in-cap on Nick, but the tank is in shit creek without a paddle. He's down to 614 HP. Tank is now down to 197.12, dead. Tank is dead. Tank is dead.
Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to buy a little bit of time there, but it wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, he got it down, so I mean, that's kind of more than he could hope for in that situation. His SI was a bit flux, and they did kind of get screwed very quickly as they landed their cap, but there is going to be a spit being thrown out, more of a delay spit. But the SI are going to get a 2-2 setup. They do have that spitter, which has now spanned a boomer in spawn mode, smoker, and the final spawn is a hunter. Rochelle's going to pop out first. She does manage to get boomed, but she does pop the boomer. Hunter looking for a damage pounce as well. Hunter does get a 17 damage pounce on Rochelle. Spit is going to throw down, unfortunately not on Rochelle, not on anyone. The smoker's still running around as well.
Reloading.
Now we
Reloading. Reloading.
Well,
so far, so good.
This is a pretty short map anyways, so as long as the team survives the tank, they're going to be looking really good.
It's a very short map. I mean, this map is one big choke point because it's so tight. It's Charger and Spitter Heaven. Speaking of which, the SI now do have a Charger, Jockey, and Boomer. They also have that Spitter again, so a nice tri-boom going out. Looks like the SI are waiting to capitalize on this. Charger and Spitter have now spawned. They are going in. Nice double charge. Spit will go down on that. And they've got some bonus caught up in there as well. So a massive amount of damage going out on Arthur, who's playing Ellis at the moment. Shade is holding the wealth of the bonus now. But the SI have about 2 more attacks, I'd say, before the survivors are in the safe room.
Yeah, it should be at least 1 attack, definitely, and possibly 2.
Reloading.
Well, Arthur's currently slow at the back. Why he hasn't taken his pills, I don't know. But 100 looking to capitalize on that as a boomer. Arthur will pop a boomer, boxing himself down the stairs. Charger looking to intercept, but he gets screwed. Smoker and Hunter both going for Arthur in the back, but he survived. And we are going to see Diplomacy make the safe from on map 1 with a very respectable 360 health bonus.
That's a pretty good score in map 1.
Shade and his 4 friendly fire.
It's going to cost him. Well, as we saw yesterday, or kind of didn't see yesterday, that pretty much this map is so short that if you survive the tank, you're more than likely going to make it to the safe room, but the question is how much bonus are you going to make it with?
I need killer toy.
What's up?
I get that noob killer toy.
Oh, alright.
On my list.
You might not have the key to get in this channel.
Yeah, he doesn't, and I can't really broadcast it out because everyone will see it on the stream. I just don't add him. I don't know why I'm doing this. He's just gonna send me Tom Cruise pics all day.
That's a bad thing. Why?
I don't want to get banned on Left 4 Dead Nation anytime soon. Again.
It's alright, you can afford another ban.
Yeah, true. You should take away the first attack, Joe, while I sort this out with killer. Thank God there's a tank like right off the bat.
Thanks.
Alright, we are live. It seems like on the infected side we have a boomer, hunter, spitter, and a jockey up. Probably going to see a nice little hit at this choke point coming up.
Reloading.
More than likely they're going to hit ASAP because they want to get in as many attacks as they can before this tank. 43% of this map is really 20% on other maps. Here comes the boom. Nice try, boom. Got the spit in the corner. Jockey riding him. Hunter on top of him, taking a massive damage from the spit from on the survivor side. That was a great first attack.
And I missed it all. KT! And
Reloading.
he made it in one piece.
Way to go. We had to sacrifice quality for you, Killer Toy.
I don't know what you're talking about. That quality just went up 50%.
The statistics are unbelievable.
Exactly.
Left 4 Dead 2 celebrity style. We had Purple here yesterday, he just ruined everything, so you know you got to brush up a bit, KT. You got to make Purple look even worse than he actually was last time.
60% of the time, Killer Toy ruins it every time.
Nope. Only 1%.
Pretty good succession rate. Alright, so we got the tank up in the hands of Nah? How do I say it? Do I just carry the N?
No, it's Ham.
Nah.
Backwards.
Nah.
A resounding yeah. Oh, we have a crash. What has Shade done now?
Crashing? Nope. There we go, finally.
I'll be the background commentator because I'm going to be eating pizza too.
God damn it.
What?
I'll bring you in here.
Hey, I give important input when it's necessary, and when it's not necessary, I'll be shoving pizza into my face.
And what do you mean pizza? I thought
What
you were
kind of
sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew.
The pizza is made of Doritos and Mountain Dew.
Dorito-based
It's
pizza.
got a nice, thick Mountain Dew sauce as the base, and Dorito crumbs for the topping. It's really good.
Sacrifice pepperoni for Doritos, why not?
That actually sounds really good. It's like diabetes in your hand.
Exactly.
It's like, hello, I'll have the cholesterol pizza, please.
It's the YOLO pizza.
Excuse me, sir. I'll have your finest heart attack. Doritos and Mountain Dew? Order me two.
Extra large.
Delivery boy comes with a paramedic.
I noticed on your menu it doesn't say buy all. I see there's an error here. I need you guys to just keep the deliveries coming.
Yeah.
I haven't drank Mountain Dew in like ages. I can't
Neither
drink
have I.
soda.
I mean, yes, I have. All the time.
You pretty much bathe in this stuff. It's like, I don't even drink it anymore, it's just part of me.
My shampoo is Mountain Dew.
Flowing
Body
through my
wash,
veins.
Mountain Dew. Toothpaste, Mountain Dew.
So did Shade annoyed someone, and that's why he's currently getting, you know, DOSed or whatever it is, because he's not online on Steam, which is usually a bad sign.
Oh, and apparently they're unpausing it to go live.
Oh,
We
they
got
are
R2
doing that.
coming in.
So Shade has been sacked. Shade has been sacked from his own team. That's diplomacy right there. The team has decided, no, we don't need Shade. Don't need Shade, don't want Shade.
Usually damn communists.
And the tank is going to roll in, and he's in shit street, but a nice
Oh!
boom. Bath bag. And a PZ punch. Get a toy. What's happening, man?
What a crazy punch. Did he hit the side of a container and just kind of glided off of it?
Yeah, he hit the side of that barrel. That's what it is, barrel.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
that's
gonna
all
be a
Shiro,
wipe.
dude. That was a really good quad boom.
Amazing SI support. Great quad boom. Nice intercept from the charger. Rochelle got cornered by the tank, and then the tank decided, you know what, Rochelle's gone to hell. She got no HP left. Let's go and punch Ellis in the face just for some added extra damage. Look at that. They bring in R2, they wipe.
He had 0
Carrying the
points too.
diplomacy.
What a carry.
Just his presence alone is enough to inspire the team to victory.
I don't know who
That's
that
why
boomer
booms
was.
are so crucial. I hate tricaps, to be honest. I love booms when it comes to tanks because it's just so nice.
It's that mass confusion mixed with the horde. You're just like, what the hell is going on?
Well, I've
Yeah.
noticed.
What do I do?
with
What do
this
I
map
do?
Especially, like, there's very few good places to take a tank. So when you have situations like that where the commons just come from every angle when someone's boomed, you can't go wrong with a boom in that situation. The survivors have like 20 foot of space in which to move to avoid the tank. And then there's SI spawns everywhere and common come on top of you. Not to mention the fact that you're currently blind.
Well, especially nobody was watching any infected hit on that team. They were all focused on tank. And when you're focused all on tank, all it takes is that one boomer or that hunter to cap somebody in the back, and that tank can really do some damage.
Well, that was the joy of that boomer. He just kind of like landed in the middle of the 4 survivors and was able to get his vomit off and do a complete 360 to get everyone. 360 no scope boom. I approve.
It looked like something from out of The Exorcist.
This is going to be questionable because I mean this hit can go one of two ways. If everything lands, it's going to look fucking brilliant. If the charger falls down that metal grate, he's going to look like an idiot. And if he doesn't fall down it and the survivors stay up top and the spitter spits, it could also go through the grate. But we do see a jockey going in front. Charger and Hunter both going down below looking for that cap on. I believe that's Nick down there. But everything gets railed to the floor. Spit goes down, but once again does fall through the grate and gets no one as a result. So that's a very solid shutdown for the opening hit.
Watch out!
8 points of damage. That's just a jockey, right?
Yeah, that hunter got shut down immediately, and then just I was surprised the charger didn't at least get a punch in.
Yeah, the charger just got railed from above because, of course, you can shoot through them grates as well. So all the survivors who knew the charger was downstairs just turn around and shred the floor.
Forgot about those damn grates.
But we do have another hit spawning up, and it is coming in now. There's a hunter jumping around, smoker jockey, and I believe it's a boomer and capping support. Hunter's going to go in alone though and get absolutely drilled. SI look like they're going to keep themselves and try and make something of this this ladder hit. But saving the jockey and the smoker, I don't really know about that. I'd keep the boomer, but I'd want the spitter and potentially want the charger.
Yeah, you definitely want the charger because it's a very difficult attack to avoid. You have to pretty much, you can't really bait the ladder because you'll drown, so you have to force yourselves up into a situation where you're going to deal with spit as well as any cappers that the infected team has, so it's a bit of a sticky situation at that choke point.
Yeah, there was talk about this on the forums about how it might be a good etiquette not to attack people in the water because it can kind of screw them over.
You don't actually take any damage from the water itself.
Oh,
Maybe
did
we
they
could
change
just
it?
edit the map to not have water.
It's too much work. You're asking for way too much.
I'll do it.
All right, not enough work.
Now it's getting destroyed. But other than that, the survivors are in pretty good shape.
Seems like the first map he was kind of the damage sponge as well.
Damage tampon, sir. Damage tampon. I'm sponsored by
Tampon.
MaxiPack.
Terminology, I'm not up with the times.
Now, did his health just go down and come back, or is my HUD glitched?
That's
No,
how it
that's
happens
what
on
it
this
does.
map.
Oh, okay, all right.
It's weird. Like anything that happens to you in the water, you regain your health after. Like if you get incapped, you get picked back up, your health comes back.
Oh, so it's
Yeah,
actually, it was bad for that jockey to pull him down back into the water.
Yes. That's why I said it was, oh never mind, there was an attack coming in, Hunter jumping around, he does get himself a land, Boomer gets a double block, the charger goes in on that, oh it's a clusterfuck, there's spit everywhere. Big damage going out on Sir and Rochelle, who I believe is purple.
Yeah, that was huge damage. It's a pretty dangerous pipe. Very confined.
Well, they were lucky the spit didn't spread. If it had spread like another foot towards the other two survivors, would have been caught in it as well. And they had nowhere to go because of all the commons that were jumping down. But this is what I mean by it's a very choke-based map. Tank is now up, and this was, I guess I could take him down below, but there is a charger looking to intercept. Chargers will get nothing. There is a smoker in pursuit as well. Smoker has not been picked yet, and it is going to get a pulling on next. There's a jockey looking to intercept. Go jockey, go! Ooh, jockey gets him fall down. Boomer's going to brock it in. Gets M2'd about. Gets M2'd around again. He's about to pop on someone. Pops on two. Tank puts a rock on.
Yeah, he landed a rock.
Well, tank is up in the hands of Evil. Survivor's looking to take the tank in a strange place.
Yeah, right now it's kind of difficult. I think they're just trying to maybe clear the commons before making a push.
I'm surprised. I mean, upstairs would be an okay place to take the tank, but they can't really get around the tank where he is at the moment. I mean, right at the bottom could potentially be a good place for the tank, because I mean, if you get punched by him, you're going to skim all the way along the floor. But I mean, I guess it does open up a lot of SI spawns, considering they can just jump in directly above you. Oh, shit. Oh, right into the hunter's mid. So Rochelle's in deep shit. Charger misses the charge, Jockey gets an intercept, Survivors are heavily split, but there's 3 of them up, 2 of them up. Oh, Alice is about to get PZ.
Oh, Rochelle just jumped it down.
That's it.
I think Rochelle tried to jump on that, I don't even know what you call it.
Yeah, whatever.
Middle thing.
Yeah, it's blocked apparently. Can't land on it. Otherwise, that would have been a sound strategy.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Purple.
Hey, I need some help over here.
This is why you can't take the guy anywhere.
Frying pan.
Frying pan.
Joe, please highlight that.
Rochelle was literally like, just like, fuck this game and just commit suicide.
Tank pushing us into a deep, tight, or a tight confined area. I'm out of here.
I don't need this shit. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I didn't sign up for this, guys.
You'll never take me alive.
Why are we fighting a tank in a pipe? I'm out of here.
Oh well, let's see if although Joe, you were on my HUD as a boomer, but let's see if they can make more of this attack. I mean, we saw this attack get pretty much shut down flawlessly last time. 8 points of damage going out from a moment.
I respect that should fix it.
Yep, it's me.
Yeah, this attack has a couple interesting dynamics because the floor's opened up, so it can lead to some interesting charges or separation plays.
What I've seen a lot of teams do is try and get the pounce in the safe room, because that's like the only sort of solid ground at that place, and the split spread is pretty brutal. But they've missed their opportunity for the first hit entirely, so it looks like they're going to go in off this event now once the horde starts. I mean, they don't have a boomer to work with, but the attack is spawned up, it is coming in, Hunter and Jockey from below. Spinner and Charge are both scrambling to spawn, but I think they're just going to save them at this point. Nope, they are going to go in. Oh, Charger does land. Spit is going to miss completely.
I think he was trying to spit above him and it went through the, or went past the side or something.
Yeah, I saw what he was going for, but didn't quite connect. Yeah, this room is just, there's no hope in getting a decent attack in here, really.
Oh, they're going for it right away.
It's a pretty wise choice, actually. They managed to skip a good bulk of the event. The SI aren't going to get a spitter either. And the survivors are already through the choke, so that's a great bit of initiative. Purple is unhappy.
He can't jock while in the water, so he's like, what the hell's going on?
That's the problem with being the hunter down there. You can't fucking crowd. Oh, we do see a Jockey going in from behind, Hunter going in from in front. Hunter is going to get screwed, Jockey gets shut down, Boomer gets himself a nice double boom. Let's see, what do we have here?
Smoker up from behind getting that pole.
Nice bit of separation going on there. Survivor's a bit too interested in the common in front. But I mean, they're in great standing. They haven't taken any real significant damage, but this tank is in a pretty awful place.
Yeah, even though they don't have a whole lot of pre-tank chip, this is a difficult place for the survivors to fight, so even with the little amount of damage, the tank still has a lot to work with.
And they have that charge spit.
They got separation here too.
But it's pretty good in this sense for the survivors to be that separated. I mean, there's not very many places the SI can spawn in between them. And of course it limits the fact that if a charger does get himself a nice double charge in front, that they're not going to get barrel rolled and have all four of them spat on. But this is going to be dangerous now where they're sending Michelle by herself to try and trigger this tank spawn. She can be cleared by her teammates, but with all of the SI up there and the charge spit, there's a good chance that someone's going to get in-capped here as this tank triggers.
It looks like they might try to push forward. I don't know why they would have so many people up.
But he's going to go in. Charger misses his charge but gets a stumble. Double boom goes out and there's two survivors trapped in spit. Tank has been triggered. Decent amount of damage. Tank is up in the hands of Sir. Survivors are indeed going to fall back. Oh, this is a pretty interesting place. There's just one long tunnel.
Is this tank glitched? Because I don't see how he can get down.
There's a vent that you can drop through.
Oh, okay.
Like where he's going right now, there's a vent. Yeah, right there.
Alright, because he looked about as confused as I did.
It's because it's not a killer toy tank. The tank has no idea what he's doing.
Yeah.
The killer toy would have rocked him all the way
Punch
through the
walls
wall.
down.
Bring the whole map down in one punch.
I'll make this ship sink, son.
He in-capped all four of us, how? He's been practicing strats.
Yeah, boy.
The YouTube video. The tank looks like he's going to roll straight in here. Coach almost getting caught unawares outside. The tank is rolling straight in. SI support coming in behind him, but the tank is getting railed, and the survivor's just kiting him round in circles. Nice intercept pull in the back. He is going to be cleared though. Tank does get an in-cap, but he punches Nick back to his teammate. This is going to be one dead tank. Like no HP left. He is going to get another rock and a punch in on Coach, but the tank is dead. Very, very well handled. I mean, I think this shows the difference between the teams of who plays the map and who don't.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate that he ended up punching that hunter away on the initial pounce, the initial cap when they pushed in, but
Yeah, that kind of... I didn't expect him to do that, but he was already swinging, and there is no stopping that.
yeah, I'd say if he would have landed that pounce and was able to cover it a little bit, definitely would have gotten a lot more damage, but you know, shit happens.
Does indeed. And of course we are going to see another hit coming up here. It looks like the, well, everything wants to come from above. It's a horrible 2-2, worse than Left 4 Dead history. Let's get the hell rid of this. Jockey does land in front, Smoker misses his pull, but the delay spit goes down in between the survivors. They're all out of the spit, though no one's capped. And that is going to prompt Nick to go ahead and start this awful little lift event. Let's see if anyone gets glitched. Gets thrown back downstairs, so they have to either teleport or press the button again.
We did see somebody get stuck yesterday, and then they magically teleported up.
Yeah, well, so it happened earlier in the game with Bedtime versus Fnatic, and all four of them were like on the lift, and they got charged off it. So like 3 of them ended up downstairs, 1 of them ended up upstairs. There is a witch up ahead as well, but there is a charger going in. Charger's going for Michelle in the back, gets the land of Michelle. Hunter gets a nice intercept in between. Final SI unable to capitalize on.
Boomer gets a scratch down. And the pop on Rochelle as well. Oh wow. Triggering the witch with confidence.
Purely Asian, purely pony. And this does give the survival. It's going to be dangerous actually to try and rush this event. They're all very low on HP now. They do have another set of pills left. Really could do with being passed towards Nick. But the SI do have their hit as well now. And it looks like they're all set up above to come in. Spitter, Charger, Hunter. And that final spawn is, I can't see, Smoker.
Seriously hurts.
And they do finally pass the pills to Nick after he yells at his teammates to do so. And here comes the hit. Charger and Hunter from above with a Spitter for support. Smoker down below looking for a cap. Boomobile has been deployed. Nice double charge. Spit goes down on that. Smoker gets an intercept pull on Coach. Spit is scratching the living shit out of Ellis on the edge of that. Smoker has been cut, but that destroys the bonus.
I'm reloading.
Yeah, that was a pretty successful attack. Hopefully they can pull a couple more off like that if they're going to want to stop before they get to the safe room, because the safe room's just around the corner.
Yeah, well, for Evolutions, it puts him in a relatively good place to sort of keep the scores a bit closer. But there is another SI hit looking to come in. Just a Hunter spawning up behind the survivors to try and scare them a bit. This is essentially the last attack for the safety. Hunter gets a nice 8 damage pounds. Charger fists down. Jockey gets a nice intercept on Nick and puts him in spin. So that's one survivor down. Nick is in a really bad place, and they've managed to keep the spitter because Purple's some sort of epic scumbag.
Well, they did manage to eliminate pretty much all of their health bonus, so even if they make it here, it won't be too significant of a score.
No, the distance alone though has helped them like sort of bring this game back a bit closer, because we did see a pretty significant gap in points going into this match. Nick is down to 1 HP, but the Boomer is unable to get himself a spawn. And it looks like
We're gonna get one more, it
might be
seems.
Hunter misses.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
They do make it with a very respectable 136 bonus. So that puts them right back on their heels, and there's only about, let's say, 230 points separated teams. 235 points. Is that right?
I don't know.
I need drag.
Yeah, that's right.
Dragon? Yeah, pretty much. That's how I hire Dragon. That's why I cast with Dragon, because he does all the math shit, and I just sit here and take over the talking part of it, because I love the sound of my own voice more than anything else. Fucking true. It works. That's why I've already done one cast today. This is my second cast, and there will be a third cast featuring me, of course, in about 3.5 hours.
yeah, last
Shameless
map's a good
promotions.
example. Last map's a good example of how having a little bit more map knowledge on a custom campaign like this makes all the difference. Because it wasn't necessarily so much of, you know, one team being better than the other. It was more of just placement based on map knowledge.
Yeah, well, that's the that's the kind of benefit of playing these custom campaigns, when it's not just a regurgitation of Hard Rain, Dark Carnival, and Parish, and you actually have an entirely new map to learn. You sort of see where, although the individual skill of diplomacy, I'd say, is extremely high, they have a lot of experience on that team. I mean, Purple, Shade, R2, and even Han himself playing with table flip. Looks like we're going to see an early hit here, though. Hunter jumping around, Jockey gets an intercept, Spit's going to go down in front of the safe from just Rochelle getting boomed. But she's pretty much out of harm's way. Oh, and a proxy on one more survivor as well, just for she.
Any clue where that witch is?
She could be fucking anywhere, because unfortunately with this map it just kind of circles around itself.
I'm reloading.
She's usually...
I found her. She's
Where's she
outside in a small pathway, so she's unavoidable.
Okay.
Oh, marvelous. Well, unfortunately, this tank spawn is in an awful place as well, because the survivors have like the ultimate bullshit spot.
Oh,
Tank.
we saw this yesterday.
Yeah, it happened again earlier as well. The survivors just kind of retreat to that spot, but we did manage to see like 3 PZ punches as a result of it, so that was pretty fucking funny. We do see a nice double proxy going out though. Looks like a Charger, Hunter, and a Jockey looking to intercept here. Charger getting destroyed, but the Jockey and the Hunter do land. Jockey running away with Rochelle, rubbing his penis delightfully on the back of the neck, so he gets extra damage. Let's see if this witch gets crowned or just. Come on, Jokester. And this is where the survivors will inevitably take this tank.
Oh, the smoker pole!
Up on the way. Oh, the Driftstore! It's happened, there's blood everywhere. Boomer's getting bounced around by Rochelle, does manage to get the boom off and get a single boom in, and there is a Spinner looking to go with that Charger. Charger gets a charge, oh, gets cleared mid-charge, Spit goes down. Rochelle gets stuck in it for a little bit, but nothing really significant going out there, and Ellis is going to plow ahead and start this tank.
Oh, they knocked the piss out of me.
Oh, Tanky Poos. There he is. So Survivor's now going to backtrack to the area they were just in prior to the witch. They're going to jump on the stack of 3 boxes if the cameraman is there already. And they're all going to stand up there. Well, 3 of them are going to stand up there. One person is going to stand at the bottom, probably Rochelle, because she's got no real solid HP left. Oh, actually no, Sir's going to stay down there. And just bait the tank in while his 3 friends absolutely destroy it from above.
Tank going for a dangerous drop down possibly here.
I don't think it really matters where the tank comes in from, because it's...
Oh no, I mean the
really
fact that if he
backward.
messes up the jump, he'll be in the water.
Let's see if that happens. That would be amusing.
Shit, this hurts.
But there is, unfortunately for the tank here, there's no real nice way to put it. He's in shit street, but the tank does get the jump in, does get it into the PZ! And there goes Alice. Sir is dead, done like fucking dinner. Charger goes in, gets himself a charge, but carries the tank's punch. Smoke is still getting work done on Nick. Tank's intercepting the Brock. Shell is going to clear. But one survivor dead. Survivor's heavily split. Tank is up shit creek without a paddle hit. Doesn't know where to go. The survivor's completely separated. And that is going to be a dead tank. But they did manage to get themselves a PZ punch, so I guess it was worth it.
That's good.
Did he end up jumping? Did you see that?
Yeah, he jumped in and just instantly punched Sir in the face.
Oh no, I meant Sir.
He saw the tank coming in, but I think he tried to skeet the tank with an SMG. It didn't work.
Did not.
The tank was not having any of that shit and just punched him clear off the edge. So that is one survivor dead, which puts him puts the SI in a very powerful position because the survivors have to take one more event before the save room. And it looks like they're sacking for that tri-cap, which they do now have: Hunter, Smoker, Spitter, and the Charger. And it looks like they're going to hit as soon as the survivors trigger this event. And no set of pills either, so I mean the survivors are kind of forced to move at the speed they're moving now. Spit does go down a bit preemptively. Survivors have split, but Nick goes in front, levels the Charger with his axe, and takes a smoke as a result of it. No real bonus left. I mean, at this point, I think it's safe to say that it's all distance for the survivors. But team morale's got to be hurting.
Did somebody get PZ punched?
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had to deal with a cat trying to eat fucking pizza.
Can't get off my pizza. Not now.
My Doritos!
Do have a double boom going in while the event opens up though. One survivor has been jockeyed, another one been intercepted by the Hunter. A coach has been separated by Spit and a door and a boom. And that's it, that's going to be the wipe. So this puts Revolutions in a very strong position going into this map. I mean, one survivor being PZ'd by that tank so early is really good for the SI because it means obviously one person is down, one less tank, one less gun on the tank I should say. And
did they jump or did they just get one of those wacky punches where something happened?
You would have been impressed, KT. The tank jumped in from the platform above. Sir tried to skeet it with an SMG and got punched in the fucking face and just flew off the map.
Wow.
It's going on the highlight.
Highlight reel.
Yep. Definitely that and Purple's epic fader of jumping off a ladder in the previous map that's going in there.
I'm glad weird shit happens because it makes for good entertainment.
Does indeed. I think he did actually jump to try and get away from the tank, but as a result, it just launched him. So he did fly considerably far.
He might have gotten spooked and just hit spacebar out of pure spook.
Oh shit, tank spacebar, dead.
It happens, it does. And if you're in the habit of doing that because of typical map play where you don't have to worry about getting PZ punched, then it might just be a habit. Usually you can jump, get punched away so the tank can't catch up to you, and then everything's all good, but not on a map like this.
Well, it was pretty smart from the tank actually. I mean, where the survivors take that tank generally, it's a pain in the ass because you just have 3 people sat above you absolutely destroying you with SMGs, and it slows you down so much that the guy in front of you can, be comfortably get away. So it forces the SI support to commit very early as well. But in the situation that they had there, the tank came in from directly above and just jumped on one survivor and instantly got rid of him. I mean, so he mitigated so much chip and so much erroneous chase around.
They're going to have to do a lot of work with their tank here, hopefully get a PZ punch as well, because that spot is kind of difficult when you've got survivors that just sit up top and chip you.
Yeah, I mean, you're screwed either way as a tank, unfortunately. I mean, if you jump up the box to try and get them survivors, you're going to take at least 2.5k, near enough 3k chip doing that. Or if you run around and chase the one guy at the bottom, you're only going to get one guy in cap. Because the SI support is just as easy and comfortable for the SI survivor to shut down at that point. It looks like we've got a late hit ready to go here. Michelle's going up and baiting these commons in. There is a jockey respawned and a hunter looking to capitalize on the survivors as they come up. And here comes the hit. Hit's going in. Boomer gets the booming on one. Jockey has been instantly cleared. Hunter does manage to get a scratch, maybe? And the spit goes down on Nick, and he's stuck on the stairwell in spit.
Oh no.
It's gonna be a blood orgy.
Hey, Battle, just to let you know, it's Team Revolution, not Evolution.
That's what I said, revolutions.
Oh, okay, somebody messaged me, correcting me.
Well, someone's about to get slapped in the fucking face.
Yeah.
I'll see you in
Learn
hell.
learn to hear.
Do you even hear, noob?
Even carrier. Oh, okay.
What the hell? Coach decided to teleport himself down onto the ledge.
Well then.
Reloading. Thanks.
Well, this is an interesting way to find map glitches.
More highlights? Yeah.
We do see a nice double boom going out on the survivors down below. For some reason, Coach and Michelle decided to go back and get more ammo, so...
They can definitely capitalize on the
Oh,
guys up top.
I'm sorry, it's Revelation. My bad.
I think you told me Revolution.
I did say Revolution because I read it wrong, because I was like trying to alt-tab while doing that.
You were trying to be a smartass. You got me in trouble.
Reloading.
You
I would
douchebag.
happily apologize to the person if I knew who it was. Actually, I'm lying. I wouldn't apologize.
No, don't apologize. Nope. We don't do that around here.
My word is law.
At least it's correct in my stream title, so this is a good thing.
They're gonna change their name to whatever we call them.
Well, survivors still sitting very solid in terms of solid HP. They do have a witch to deal with here, and the Boomer is looking for a sneaky little spawn behind them. Boomer is going to spawn up and gets instantly popped. Witch is... I think she's going to be useless, but here comes the Jerkster. There it is! Calling it. No 20 points for you, sir.
And Smoker just
unlucky,
pieced
though.
out too, full health.
Smoker's like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here.
He's got soccer moms to bang. He's out of there.
He threw away his cigarette and was like, my job is done. Justice.
Work is done here.
I am the smoke.
I am the one who smokes.
Oh, the Charger missing the charge. Smoker does get a momentary pull, but that could have been a lot of damage. Tank has spawned and it's in the hands of, oh god, it's purple.
Oh god, it's the soccer mom banger.
So, Killer Toy, an experienced Left 4 Dead 2 pro who has to deal with this idiot in royalty. How do you rate this tank? What are the probabilities of this tank doing anything aside from trying in the jump that the previous tank tried, failing it miserably and landing in the water?
It's such a 50-50. You either take the risk of going up top and taking all that damage, like you said, to get the survivors to drop, or you just say, let the SI get them and I'll get the guys on the bottom. I mean, the plus side is if you can get up there and get a punch before they drop, I mean, that's pretty much GG for the survivor. You really just gotta commit to one way or the other and hope for the best.
You know, we can see from sort of spec chat as well that survivors actually coordinate themselves very well. Tank is pushing straight in there, and here comes the slowdown. Tank getting obliterated, but he does have a cap in on Nick. Smoker looking for an intercept. Smoker gets cleared. Hunter gets cleared just to charge your left, and he's going to get shredded before he even gets a chance to get up top. Tank looking for a rock. Tank missing the rock. And the tank's dead. So, as we called it, one in cap.
Yeah, I mean, that's really all that you can expect. I mean, by the time he would have even gotten up the boxes to get the survivors to drop, he would have been so close to being dead anyways.
On the plus side, that does put Nick onto black and white, as he did suffer the failure of the jerk store as well. So he's black and white, so that's a pretty optimal target for the SI to sort of focus on a bit. But once again, we do see that map experience coming into play here, and they're managing to be able to rush choke points before the SI have a viable hit in position to hit off. Look at the health bonus still sat on Coach Michelle and Ellis.
Yeah, they really kind of have to decide here if they want to put all their focus on Lucky and hopefully get a kill, or put their focus on chipping away the rest of their health bonus.
They need one sort of massive attack. They do have the Spitter and a Hunter and a Smoker. They better hope to God they get a Charger.
Yeah, some charge spit plays would be very good for them right now.
And they get a Jockey. No me gusta.
And the smokers actually spawned down below, probably hoping for a despawn. Otherwise, the attack's pretty much a flop until he can manage to either catch up to survivors or get a despawn.
Oh, at this point, this is going to be bad. I mean, if the SI hit here, the survivors have the event, and they're just going to run up like 2 flights of stairs, and they're in the safe room near enough.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they should just sack one of their caps to maybe get a charge. Either that or go all balls in for the spit here, which they are doing.
As coming in. Jockey unable to get the land in on Ellis, who's currently sat on top of the 4 pit. Spit's going to get nothing as a result. Smoker gets a couple of ticks of damage. The door is down. Survivors are on the move, and that Smoker once again is running for dear sweet life. Who is the Smoker?
Sir.
Sir.
There are smokers that never die strats.
Sounds like a 007 movie.
If Smoker's wearing a suit, it would be that much more suave. We do see another hit going in though. Hunter lands. Spit's going to throw a Spit out. It's not really going to spread, but Smoker does look for a pull further into Spit, which he does get. It looks like Ellis is going to be the focus here. They have dented the bonus a little bit. Not enough to really deter the survivors from pushing forward.
Yeah, they're really not getting the spawns they're wanting to chip these guys down. They're not managing to get a smoker, and all they're really pulling off is maybe a pounce and a little bit of spit damage.
Yeah, well, we saw like an interesting charge here yesterday. They do have the charger now, but this is it. This is the last hit, and the survivors are all going to be looking forward up and stairs, just waiting for. Charger spawns up. He does get Ellis. That might be a death. Nope, Ellis is out of there. Oh, sorry, it was Ellis. It's Nicholas black and white.
Yeah.
There's just a Hunter and a Boomer left up. Boomer's going to spawn below the survivors, get the proxy in on one. Hunter gets a cap in front, but that's going to be the Hunter cleared, and the survivors making safe rooms. So I think they're ahead.
Yeah, that chest bump screwed that charger.
Yep, 372 health bonus. They do take the lead. Dun dun dun.
Unfortunately for both teams, next map has a pretty ridiculous choke at the very start of the map with a witch.
The witch doesn't seem to be too much of the problem. It seems to be people lining up that death charge.
Definitely, yeah, since you can actually aggro the witch from below just by shooting through the ground, the witch definitely is not a problem anymore. It's more so the death charge situation.
Indeed. And this finale, we haven't seen a single team make it because it's scavenge, and everyone knows that the only people who are good at scavenge are, well, it's Prodigy Sim. That's it.
That's it.
The hell is scavenge?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the whole gas can stuff for any of the campaigns. It's just, I don't know. It's just silly, I think.
It's all right. I just don't think it's like all right for competitive Left 4 Dead 2. It's just not the best. But it also does require survivors not to shoot the gas tank.
Yeah, there's some different elements in there that can make or break a team. Lighting the gas cans on fire can do a lot of damage as well as set them back.
What was the first map in CCT3?
Urban Flight.
Yeah, Urban Flight was just like game if you shot a gas tank.
Well, we do see the round going live. Opening hit for the SI is a Charger, Smoker, Hunter, and the final spawn for them is the Spitter.
That notorious witch bot.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, they can pull the witch from the stairwell, but I think what they really want to do is cap the guy on top with the Hunter and sort of force the team to clear him while he's lined up for the death charge. And then as soon as he gets up, you know, the Charger's lined him straight up. Witch has been pulled. SI are going to hit off that. Boomer gets a double boom. Witch is taken out. But now we're going to see the SI sort of back off and look for this death. Oh, Hunter misses the wall kick. Charger gets the charge, misses the charge. Choke. And the Smoker is going to get picked as a result. So this puts the survivors in a very good situation here. I mean, they've already got like a 300-point lead, and it looks like they've practiced this map quite considerably as well. So they must have a sort of set strategy, as most teams do in Scavenge, to sort of get these cans in as quick as possible and mitigating as much damage as possible.
I got one.
Yeah, I think right now it's all about wiping them with this tank and making the entire event. That's really what they need to do.
It's going to be particularly hard to do. I mean, it seems okay for the SI here to be able to sort of do work as long as the survivors separate. Because I mean, unlike the Dead Center finale, it's really difficult to sort of clear your teammates and keep sight of them. But we do see a Hunter looking for a damage bounce. He's going for it. He misses it, but he does get M2'd and shut down.
Reloading here.
I got one.
Well, they're making good progress, actually. They haven't really taken much damage at all. We are going to see another boom go out, just a single boom though. We do have a smoker intercept. Smoker has been cleared. Gas cans did not get lit as a result of that because Coach had the foresight to throw the gas can already from the spit before he got pulled down.
Yeah, the survivors are sitting really strong right now. Their health bonus is incredible. Their health is incredible. The infected need to pull some miracles out of their butts right now to really seal the deal for themselves.
I feel like the SI is not really spawning together at all. They're just kind of going in one by one.
Well, I would have said one of the key points. This was an attack running, by the way. We do see a hunter land momentarily and a jockey, but it's all going to be cleared. Just a smoker up in ghost mode, and he's not going to be able to do shit by himself. But I think, as Killer Toy pointed out, map knowledge is such a big part of Left 4 Dead. But the tank is now up, and it is up in the hands of Shade, who is her Riot, I guess. Or he Riot.
Harriet.
Harriet. Okay, we'll
Her
go.
Riot.
He
Yeah.
Riot. He Riot.
For some reason my brain just was not processing that name at all. But the tank is looking to roll straight in, but the survivor's got a very interesting spot here in which to take the tank.
And they get those gas tanks set up all across the room.
Yep, we do see a boomerang. The tank is going to commit. The tank is now in, tank is lit, and the survivors are just piping him around. All the commons taken out by the gas cans. So Charger does land though, tank has himself a corner. Smoker lands in this tank is dropping really quickly. And that's it, tank dead.
Was that Rochelle who just like teleported to nowhere?
I think so. The tank was committed on it and then all of a sudden vanished.
Them exploit.
I don't feel right.
Well, that is the tank dealt with. I can actually see the survivors make it here. I mean, there's not going to be another flow tank before they manage to get the rest of them cans in, so it's up to the SI really to do some really significant work. Like, right now would be the ideal time in which to do it because the survivors are somewhat separate. Clearly they're, well, they had the right idea, but unfortunately not really able to capitalize on it. I mean, they split the bonus a bit. Alice has like no real perm left, but there's still more than enough on the remaining 3 survivors to carry them through with a substantial point lead, if they make it, of course.
Yeah, I think if they would have been able to get the jockey on that guy that was up by himself, they would have been sitting well for an easy death charge, but they managed to not really be able to pull that off.
Yeah, and I mean, even on this map, I mean, where the generator is situated, it's really easy for the survivors to clear from like any fucking angle. And they only have 3 more gas cans left to put in. Rochelle has one of them. There's another one set up inside the house, but there is an attack going out. Looks like looking for the Hunter intercept. Hunter's not going to get it, but he does manage to get the separation count. Rochelle is going to clear from range.
I got one.
Reloading.
And that's going to be it there enough. It's just a smoker left. They've got one. Oh no, they've thrown the gas can over, and Ellis takes a shit ton of fall damage. So they have like one more gas can near enough of the generator, and the final gas can, Rochelle is currently heading directly for, and she has it. You see a charger going in, they want to separate Nick up top. Doesn't get the in-cap, but does significant damage. Looks like there's a jockey terrorizing Ellis and gets the in-cap on it. The jockey does get a scratching on Nick, and continues to run for dear sweet life. Rochelle has been boomed, but she is moving around with that final can.
Thanks a lot.
I forgot, since my HUD does block the cans, they are at 10 out of 12 right now.
Yep, well, they're about to put it
Make
in
that
that
11.
now, thanks to some heroics from Nick, who ran through the spit to pick up the can.
Yeah, all the infected has right now is one last attack for the helipad. Other than that, they're going to be making this finale.
Yep, and they have bonus as well, so I mean, this is going to put them in quite a safe spot. Hunter looking for damage pounds, once again missing. Hunter's been railed down to near enough, no HP. Boomer's got a double boom, but he's been popped, just a smoker left. Quad death charge, maybe?
Yeah, that's about all they could really hope for. Not likely, but that's best case scenario. They can kill all of them with a charge.
Here comes the helicopter. Hunter looking for another damage pound. Spit. Oh, Spit gets picked. So it's the jockey, Smoker and the Hunter coming in. Hunter getting skeeted. Jockey getting M2 shut down. Smoker gets pulled, but the survivors are in the helicopter, and they are out of there.
The helicopter.
It's a helicopter.
Very specific model.
Very specific more of the helmet. Curly Asian patting himself on the back there for his tank. But we do see the survivors make it, giving them a total campaign score of 3,235 points. So there's about a 1,600 point difference here. So they need an 800 bonus, which is no me gusta. And why the fuck is my camera panned out to the middle of nowhere?
I don't know. I had to respec to get back. I couldn't move.
Yeah, same here.
I call bullshit.
Yeah, this is looking pretty grim.
No me gusta. I'd like to say I'm surprised, considering the experience that's on diplomacy, but at the same time, I know with H2K CC admin flow, there's been a lot of practice played on this map.
Yeah, that and it's a custom campaign, so honestly, skill level aside, anything can happen if you're just not too familiar.
Yeah,
That and
map
just a lot
knowledge.
of random elements in this campaign.
Well, we do see the smoke getting picked. Boomer has bombers already. He's probably going to recharge by the time the survivors go for this witchcraft. Hunter up top looking for a damage bounce, potentially. And Witch has decided to freak out and run off. Hunter landing for a decent amount of damage though. The Witch is, yeah, she's out with it. She's gone.
Where'd she go? I don't even see
I
her.
didn't even see her.
She just fucking ran off. She's put, literally, they pulled the Witch. She put her hands over her head and just said, "Fuck this, I'm out."
I
Just
quit.
left. Yep, I'm done. Gone.
Tired of this.
We got pills here.
I don't know what that Charger was doing. He was just like, I'm out. And just decided to free fall himself to his death.
Oh well, I mean, there's still 4 survivors left. This is all good. This is good for the survivors. They're still alive.
What happened to that 5th survivor? We don't
They just
talk
need to
about
stay
him.
tight and don't get separated and really shut down these attacks.
Well, we do see a nice double boom going in. Smoker and Hunter looking to intercept Shade. Hunter does get him. They could clear him through the wall because it's not really a wall, it's just a bit of tar. They're not going to clear him quick enough. Spit goes down, but thankfully Coach has been cleared. Smoker doing a little bit of extra work in on Ellis there.
Yeah, that
Fair amount
Smoker
of
Hunter
damage.
combo really did a lot more damage than one would expect with teammates so close by.
Well, just that Hunter not being cleared on Harriot did a ton of damage to him. That took away most of his health bonus.
Yeah, and they can't really afford, if they want any hope of making this map, they can't really afford to suffer any incaps. They have to hope to God that they can sort of follow Revelation's example here and take in this tank, take it downstairs, and just let Shade do everything. Shade is now being caught by a charger, and Nick has been, he ledge hanged and saved himself. Oh, but that's going to be cans. There's blood everywhere. There's another Hunter going on with another can being set off by the Hunter clear. Oh, this is not looking good for our heroes.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage coming out early before the tank.
Well, they've cremated Shade as well, so he's slowly burning to death, and you can see how frustrated he is by spamming his pistol at his teammates. But, well, they're doing a tremendous job of, like, delaying them putting cans in, and every attack the SI throw, they seem to take considerable damage from. Do see a smoke going in, Charger looking to go in as well, Charger gets a charge, Jockey looking for that intercept, he gets the intercept, Spit goes down on that. Jockey and Charger have now been cleared, but that's more destruction on the bonus. Survivors are going to back up to the helipad here to try and take this tank.
Reloading here.
Looks like they're trying to set up some gas cans. But their bonus is pretty destroyed. I don't think they even have enough bonus to do it anymore.
I didn't even know there was a freaking dumpster on this map.
Oh, I tried getting that up before. It's a pain in the ass.
Is it,
Oh, he's going for it.
Yeah, just getting the dumpster in the pool hall on Parish 4.
Reloading.
I've noticed though that no matter where you are, what map it is, as long as you've got Prodigy Sim in your team, there is the possibility, the high probability as well, of a bullshit on top of the face.
Michelle got really ballsy and jumped down and got pulled by the smoker.
The SI support is deaded. The tank is down to about 50% of his HP. Below that, he's down to a 1997. He does land himself another rock though, but this tank is going to have to run. But I don't think at this point that even killing this tank and making it will result in victory. But the tank is... oh, he's out of there with 137 HP. Or 73 even. What's wrong with my head today? My head just does not fucking work correct.
It's just too early in the day, that's what it is.
Got to reboot.
Yeah.
The Hunt's looking for a very audacious damage bounce directly up into the air. But the Hunter is going to get taken out. There is the tank still running around, down to 173 HP, just trying to terrorize the survivors with some rocks. But survivors wisely saying, fuck that tank, I'm picking up these gas cans and I'm putting that shit in.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say I think that's pretty much it. I mean, even if they make it, I don't think they have the health bonus required to...
0 health bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't win this unfortunately, but they will play out.
I think Jacob said something like they would need like 600 and something or close to 700.
It was like 870, I think it was. But no one really listens to Jacob.
It's an end cap and a burnt can. That's huge.
Yep. Pretty much GG at this point, I think. But we're definitely going to see the two teams play out because no one likes a quitter.
Yeah, we don't quit round these parts.
America never quits.
Never.
Just go down in flames. And we do see another smoker going in up top. Nice double boom. Nope, even only a single boom going out. But they still need 4 gas cans. 3 after this goes in. And
It's actually really close to being dead.
Yep. Charger gets an intercept and gets another in cap.
Reloading.
I feel like that charge went through, 2 people were getting possibly pushed off that side.
Left for dead mechanic.
Reloading.
Doesn't matter where you charge and who you charge, you're gonna charge to them anyway.
I need to get right.
Charger physics and such.
Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than charging through a pack of 4 survivors and you just see that, you feel the charger almost clipping through everyone. It's like, okay, fuck you, Left for Dead. We do see a Hunter land momentarily on there. The spit goes down on that. It's not going to spread to the can below. Survivors do have 2 cans. They don't seem to know how to get to the final one. But we do see a smoker going in on a separated nick above, and I think that's going to be a kill. Nope, it is just an in-cap. Jockey missing his intercept on Shade there, who's running to the save. But there is another in-cap going on.
Oh, these commons knocked Sir off the ladder. He was climbing up with a gas can in his hands, and the commons were just from below bashing him in the back, and he fell with an in-cap.
Well, there's 2 in-caps gone out now. There's about to be a 3rd one, unless Rochelle can clear that charger really quick, which she does do. But there's I thought there was a spitter up at some point, but it must have been picked because Sir is laying right on a gas can.
Yeah, and he's just about to be dead here.
They're 10 out of 12, so they only need 2 more.
Oh, there's the death. And there's the long range scumbag smoker. That's going to be death number 2.
I'm reloading.
Things look bleak for our heroes. Especially on the grounds that they've forgotten that they need that last gas can. And scumbag spitter is going to come in just to delay things even further. Goddamn scumbag spitter.
Spitter's always acting a fool.
No. And that's it.
Once again, Rochelle committing suicide.
Goddamn perp. Well,
Damn it,
GGs
sucker
go out.
bombing.
There's about 1,000 points difference separating our 2 teams. So Revelations do take the victory, 3,235 points. To Diplomacy's 2,284 points. It was worth it. There was a lot of derp, mostly from Purple because he's terrible. But there was a lot of fun to be had too, and a surprising turnaround victory there for Revelations. But I'm not surprised, truth be told. It didn't look a lot like Diplomacy really knew the map that well, especially in terms of choke points. But who do we blame for this, Killer Toy? Who do you point your finger at and say you were the one